Well, hello guys, welcome to my channel. Well, yesterday Kangana released the trailer of her movie Dhakkad, and I will say I really liked the trailer. It was great trailer. It had a great action scenes, gunfights. It was dark, gritty. Kangana looked fabulous, marvelous, and I will say I was quite awed by the trailer. Yes, this is the first kind of trailer where a female lead had a great action scenes and she had the charisma to hold the attraction of, especially in the action scenes. And the cinematography of this movie is actually good. Kangana looks fabulous in each scene. So what I wanted to say is that we need this kind of movie more in Bollywood, and I think so 2022 is the next step in action movies. We are seeing Attack. It's a great sci-fi movie. We are seeing that in The Tiger, Katrina is going to play another action scenes in the movies, and she had proved in previous part of The Tiger that she can do action scenes. But I will say the 2022 is more likely to have a great action movies because we have Pathan, we have Brahmastra, and from the south side we are also getting new superhero movies, but also we are getting few action flicks also, and there are few hit action flicks like Triple R. I know there are some slow-mo kind of cringy action scenes, but still they are good. They are masala type movies, and I think so this Kangana's movie Dhakkad is not more of a masala, but it is dark, gritty, gut-wrenching movie. Well, as you can see in the trailer, the fight scenes are very bloody as hell. You can see the Kangana stabbing the person right to left, and she doesn't remorse at all. This kind of trailer I want to see in Bollywood more. I will not lie, I am a fan of this kind of movie. So this was, and even in Attack, John Abraham was ruthless actually, and that's kind of ruthlessness we need. I think so Dhakkad is more inspired by John Wick style, and there is another Hollywood film called Atomic Blonde. I will say this movie is really inspired by the Korean film The Villainess. Yes, watch that movie. That movie is done by the female lead, and it is such an intense, dark, gritty. The action scenes are gut-wrenching actually. You will puke. I will not lie, you will puke. The first start scene, I have no word. The action scenes are so dark. You will see blood everywhere. It's one of the movie where you can see that the actor has some revenge style, but actually it's not a revenge movie. It's different. I will say you watch that movie. Dhakkad is completely inspired from that movie because at the trailer you see the motorcycle chase scene. The same is done in The Villainess. The same style Kangana has same in The Villainess also. Plus, it is also fully inspired by Atomic Blonde because of visual and cinematography, but mostly it's inspired by the Korean film The Villainess. And I'm not angry at all. It's okay to be inspired by other films, and we need, and 2022 is the next step to the action films actually. It's okay. I don't want to see hero punty type of movie where the hero just jumps from one and kicks the hero. I want to see something new, something dark, gritty, and I'm myself that audience, and Dhakkad gives me that kind of feeling. So I am going to watch, and I know Kangana is one of the great actors. From Queen to Manikarnika, she has proved that she can lead a film greatly. But still I have some doubt because of few cringy dialogues in the trailer. But I will say overall I'm very impressed by the movie. But yes, it's quietly inspired by Korean and Hollywood films, but I will not lie, I kind of like this kind of inspiration. I hope story is much better. Even if the story is not better, I hope it has John Wick style world. Actually, the John Wick had John Wick. It didn't have a great story, but it had the charisma of John Wick, or it had the mystery world of assassins. That's more important. The main character had some depth, mystery, and that's what I wanted to see in this Kangana movie, and I think so we are going to see much more. But I'm not having much hopes because it's still a Bollywood film, and Bollywood still has to go a long way to compare it with the Hollywood movie. But I know it's going to reach there because I have seen 2022 is becoming a great films for action films, a great year for action films. As I told previously, we are going to get two superhero movies, Brahmastra and from a south there is another superhero movie coming. Then we have even got a great action sci-fi movie which was also inspired by a Hollywood movie, but we got from John Abraham Attack. And there are other few movies coming in at the end of 2022. So what I wanted to say is that even though Dhakkad is inspired by Hollywood, I will say it's one of the quite few movie that had a great action scenes, and Bollywood is one of the area where action scenes are lackluster. Actually, I will not say, even though we have a great action stars like Vidyu Jamal, Tiger Shroff and much more, but they are more of a masala type, not this kind of dark, gritty, gut-wrenching action scenes we can find. But overall it's okay, and I wanted to see this. I will say actually Yuri was one of the best movie which had a great action scenes, but still it's nothing compared to what Dhakkad is showing. Yuri is the right step to the action scenes, but Dhakkad improves it tenfold, I will say. And I think so I have made this video because I wanted to say that the Bollywood has one of the great movies, I will not lie, but the action area was completely lackluster until the Yuri came. I will not lie, Yuri and Ekta Tiger also had a great action scenes, but that's it. After that we had mediocre movies, but there were few indie movies like Mard Ko Dard Nahi Hota, and some south movies also like Minal, Murli, but that's it. We have very few exceptions in this, but now as a trailer of Dhakkad has released, I think so more Bollywood will be inspired by this movie and make great action movies like this. So that's what I wanted to talk.